What is up, everybody, and welcome to a wonderful episode 273 of the Good Kraken podcast. I am one of your hosts, Ernell Pearson, alongside the man who might be just a wee bit hungover today. It is the inevitable one, Devin Brevin, the dude. Sir, how are you on this fine Saturday morning?
Dude, I'm doing good. I just had some biscuits and gravy with some chicken and some potatoes and fried egg. I'm doing
Oh
good.
yeah.
Now you're feeling good, I bet.
Mm-hmm. I
'Cause
wasn't
that
that bad
one-
on the hungover. I went to bed at like midnight.
Oh, baby shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell him, DJ, baby shit. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying it. That's what I'm saying. It's not that bad. Just like a little there.
A little early bedtime, a little early tuck in. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I did some ibuprofen, lots of water.
Yeah, and then waking up with some biscuits and gravy always fucking it's the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I can't remember what place I saw, but I feel like there's some place I saw recently that had a like biscuits and gravy like chicken sandwich thing. And I was like,
There's a lot of places that do that.
Of course. But there's one specifically I saw and was like, I need that.
There's
behind my
Pine
belly
State
button.
biscuits. That's probably like the most famous one.
Yeah,
here.
but they're fucking expensive shit. Jesus Christ.
All
Jesus
of them
Christ.
are. All of
Jesus
them are.
Christ.
I just got Portland Biscuit Company, and that shit slapped.
Hell fucking yeah, it does.
They do a sausage country gravy.
Sausage cum. They do a sausage cum.
Sausage cum.
Sausage cum. The titties would come.
Shut up. All right, we're done with that.
Yeah,
We're done.
DJ's over. Speaking of being over, though, we have our man, our myth, our legend. That's right, baby. It is twitch.tv's
I wish the audience could hear what transpired before we.
Cringy bullshit.
No. I wish that not to happen.
I can fill people
Yeah,
in.
I had to sit through it.
So our lovely starting student screen. Yeah, we're muted. 99.9%.
I'm gonna leave this call. I'm gonna leave this call right now.
Because here's I'm
I'm
glad
gonna leave
actually.
this call
I
right
will
now.
say this. Sometimes I forget to mute us, and it's like once a year it happens. Like sometimes the audio settings just won't navigate
sometimes.
correctly. And people hear us. And I remember last time it happened, like early last year, Eska was like, what the fuck is happening? And we were talking about something real crude. Like real fucking crude during the starting student screen. And I remember
It was some shit, dude. I can't remember what it was.
it was
but
so long
it was
ago. But
definitely something.
I think I might need to just let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Just let it happen once
Absolutely
more.
not.
No? I mean,
Some
today
things
could have been the day.
should be kept secret. Some
Yeah,
things should
yeah.
see the light of day.
Yeah, Ernell.
Okay, all right. I mean, I'm not saying anything. You know, what I'm saying? I didn't say what we were doing. You know, I mean,
Yeah, we were discussing plans for world domination. That's what happened.
we were discussing the female anatomy.
Stop. You can stop.
Now
right
you're
there.
just making shit up.
butt stuff and
Harry Potter dies in the movie.
yeah,
Harry Potter.
and how all of those things involve what we're talking about today. Exactly. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Something
what
like
it was.
that.
DJ, how are you today, my good sir?
Doing good, man. I woke up, went to the gym, did fucking arms or just upper body today. So I'm
Okay.
feel good. Feel good. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Getting my size back, basically.
That size, getting that
hopefully
girth
get
back, if you
a
will.
little bit, get a little bigger. I've been like, gym schedule has been like erratic.
Oh.
Like it's like, cause like some days I'll just like, I usually like go to the gym like every 2 days, right?
Mhm.
But sometimes I just when it hits that day, I'm like I don't want to go, and I just
Yeah,
don't.
that's fair.
So then I pile on like the day after I pile on like 2 workouts in one day to make up for not working out the previous day.
Okay. I mean the most amped I get nowadays is when I see that one guy on TikTok who's like, on Tuesdays we do arms because you want to taste her chocolate starfish while you're driving in your car with a bitch. I don't know that guy. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know.
Yeah, that guy is fucking too much. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe today is for arms. Maybe Tuesdays are for arms. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you just need to watch that guy a little more often.
Yeah, no. I'm good. I'm so good.
No,
I don't know.
okay,
When I
guess-
see someone who's like too built, I don't want to watch it.
no,
Like,
what?
no. I
What
hate
is
people. I hate motherfuckers that are too. I don't hate them. Like, I just don't like watching them because like it doesn't apply to me. I'm not on fucking the juice. I'm not. I'm not on fucking gear. I don't need it. I don't need whatever that guy's trying to sell me. I don't need it.
What
All
about
right.
what about
I'd rather just stick to my workout plan and do something that's feasible.
you don't
And
want to
like,
watch Liver King? You don't want to watch Liver King content?
hell no, dude. Like,
he's-
I want to watch. I would like to keep my eyes on things that I feel like are attainable. You know,
Sure,
I'm never
okay,
gonna
for
attain
sure.
that physique.
Yeah.
So like, I can respect content creators that are built and like want better for the gym community. Like Joey, like fucking Joey Swole, like that guy is fucking cool.
That guy
Sometimes
is cool.
like
He is cool. Sometimes he
he's
fumbles
like
the ball a
breaking
little
down
bit,
like gym etiquette and like
Mhm.
tearing down people who like violate that.
but right,
And like
right.
tear other people down. Like that's cool to me. But like I wouldn't watch him for workout stuff. Like he's you know, like I just wouldn't. Like
Fair
there's a
enough. I
new
mean,
like the new popular one like Sam Sulek. This guy's 23 years old and he's
oh,
on fucking he's like open about his like gear usage and he's fucking massive.
oh my god.
Like
Oh yeah, the dude with the like shoulder length hair
yes,
or
that
whatever.
guy. He's like 20 he's younger than me. He's
He
22.
looks fucking 40.
That's what I'm saying. But he's open about his gear usage, and that apparently gives him a pass for stuff. So I mean, I don't know.
I fucking
Like,
guess so.
no
I
harm, no foul.
suppose.
I mean, he's not hurting nobody, so I don't
Yeah, I
care.
know. He's
But
only
like,
hurting himself. I mean, he
I like for me,
does.
I like to look at like bodies that I could possibly attain if I put my mind to it. I'm not gonna look at some big ass swole motherfucker off the juice. Like I can't do
If you
that.
like take
I
like a
can't look at Cali
Sharpie,
Muscle, dude. I can't look at him.
take like a Sharpie, you could look like anybody you want. You know what I'm saying? Just draw that.
I'll use AI.
That nice. No, not
use-
real life
I use-
AI. You just draw that
Yeah,
six
just-
pack on. You know what I'm saying? But we don't fuck with drawing on the abs because we give y'all the abs at home by having a good time. Because this is the Good Kraken podcast, your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear. Live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 12 p.m. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive post-show content, and soon have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services across the digital sea.
Yeah.
No Yarg from Devon, huh? Not good enough for a Yarg.
I was drinking my coffee.
You should.
We were waiting.
That's what you should have done.
You
I'll
just
try.
made noises that sounded like something completely else.
See, I did it. You should have done it.
That's cute. That's
Should've done
cute.
it. But if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest on entertainment, that is totally fine. You can watch us record this show live right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. But if you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, DJ.
Prime Gaming.
And we would love for you to give that to us to help keep us pushing content out for all of you that are listening or watching at home. But you can also support us by going to our YouTube channel, clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there.
Review.
DJ looked like he was about to pop off with something for a second. You were about to... That was it, huh? Okay. Oh, gentlemen, we have some captain's orders. Guys, February is coming. Winter is coming. And we got a lot of fun stuff coming for you guys specifically. Going into the rest of 2023, we're working hard on some cool, juicy stuff for y'all, and we will be announcing things as we get a little bit closer to February. But pull up your pants, buckle your seatbelts. It's going to be a good fucking time because 2024 is wild. It's wild so far. And it's only going to get more wild.
That's true. It's
Mhm.
very true.
Yeah, I fucking
Dude,
we'll
I have
see.
too many movies on my list.
Yeah, I had to dwindle mine down from like 24 down to 10. And so I was
Really?
like,
Let's see.
yeah, I had to clean it the fuck up, man. A lot of movies. Well, anyways, with that said, DJ, please tell the people at home what we're getting into next.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Hmm.
protect your fucking necks because we're going into the gallows.
Gallows. Gentlemen, for the gallows today, our headlining segment, we are talking our most anticipated movies of 2024. That's right. We're going to do the same thing that we did for video games, but this time for some hit blockbusters that are going to be coming out for 2024. Because I'm sure we have lots of movies for us here to talk about. DJ, what are you half giggling about?
Sorry, dude. I'm reading some messages that my friend is sending me.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's fair. I just want to make sure that you were like getting ready to like say something. I want to give you the floor.
No,
You know,
sorry.
something to give us. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna be talking about movies that we're stoked about for this year. And as per usual, if you guys, along with me, have any honorable mentions for us to knock out and get out of the way, we can fire them off really quick. But then after that, we're gonna be giving our top 5 most anticipated movies for 2024, going round robin across the 3 of us here. We'll get a chance to talk about each one for a little bit and why it is getting our top 5. And you guys in the chat that are watching live or anything like that, and you guys at home that are watching not live, are more than welcome to drop it in the comments, leave it in our chat, talk to us a little bit about it, and we will take things from there.
Oh, yeah.
Devin, my friend, do you have your honorable mentions ready to go off?
Not yet. I will here in a second. I am trying really hard to get my top 10 together.
Okay,
right
okay.
now.
Well, then let's
like in order. So get to me here in a second.
okay. Let's move
ones have
over
10?
to DJ. You don't have to have 10. Just whatever honorable mentions you have. If you have
I was about
any.
to say.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be 10. And we just so happen, I think, to land on that. So, DJ, honorable mentions for you, good sir.
I don't have any because my list is pretty small.
Oh, pretty
All right.
pretty nice and tight knit. Okay, all right. Do you have
Yeah,
you have your 5 though?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well, that's okay. Well, then, Devin, I'll go ahead and knock out my honorable mentions really quick for you. Get a little bit of time. Excuse me. Firstly, my number 10 was Alien Romulus. That is the next Alien movie that's coming out. Obviously, as you guys know, I love Alien. I love Predator. I love everything about Geiger. I love all the juicy alien horror shit. I love that shit. I'm being very cautiously hopeful about that movie. So bear with me because we found out very little about it. So we will see. Number 9 was Bad Boys 4. Also being very cautiously hopeful because Bad Boys for Life was not very good. Not very good. And I'm hoping that this next Bad Boys movie is going to be much, much better. Nosferatu is my number 8.
Yeah, that's my number 7, Nosferatu.
Sick.
Cut.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where that goes because this is a remake of like the original horror film.
Yeah, with the Nosferatu that's kind of like, ooh, like this, and like floating around and shit. Doing this.
I think it's gonna be creepy as fuck. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this is gonna be a good one. But I want to see more of it before my hype gets up. But I really like horror movies, you know. So
Did you see the screen cap of Will Dafoe in this? Will Dafoe is the vampire hunter, and he's like, like this two little vampire gun shit, dude. It looks tight. I'm super excited for it. Obviously a classic movie, but I want to see how they find ways to modernize that. And then my number 7 is A Quiet Place Day 1. Now,
Really?
if
That only got number 7 for you.
there's some other movies, and I'm sure we will talk about it, my good sir.
No.
Now any of these honorable mentions, if they're in your top 5, don't sweat mentioning it or anything. But yeah, Quiet Place, obviously, me and Devin can both understand. Dope franchise. Dope franchise. Very excited to see some more. I just don't really know a whole lot more other than Lupita Nyong'o's in it and Alex Wolff is in it.
If it's anything like the flashback scene in A Quiet Place Part 2.
Yeah, or right. Like, it could be super dope. I just don't know enough. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'd like to see more from an actual trailer for that movie. And then my 3, 4, 5, and then my number 6 spot is going to Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire. I mean, I had some feelings about Godzilla versus King Kong, but generally speaking, I enjoyed it, and I have some feelings off the trailer of this movie, but I'm still trying to go into it having a good time, especially because like I know no Godzilla movie is gonna hit the way Godzilla -1 did, but this should still at least be a fun time, and that's all I can probably expect from a kaiju movie these days, anyways. So, Devin, your honorable mentions, good sir.
Yeah, I got my honorable mentions together now.
Okay.
Number 10 for me was going to be Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Yeah, they recently came out with a trailer for that, and it's got the cast from the last Ghostbusters movie with Paul Rudd and all the kids and stuff like that from Stranger Things and stuff. And the original cast is back. That's right, the original
That's
cast
right. They are.
is back, and it looks good. It looks actually like kind of violent too.
Yeah, always
So
down for that. Yeah.
yeah. My number 9 is going to be Gladiator 2
Oh
because we haven't
wow.
seen
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I do we haven't seen anything. We just know that it's happening, so that's why it's not going in my top 5. But I love the first one a lot, and I'm really interested to see how they're going to continue this story, like, over 2 decades later since the original film.
Classic ass movie, man.
It'd
Are
be
you
really
not
cool.
entertained?
It'd be really cool if they did something in the likes of real time passing. So it's been like 20 something years since the events of that.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be really
It'd
cool.
be cool to see something like that. It's very possible there could have been a child,
Could have been. Yeah. Could have been.
Yeah.
Should have been. Would have been.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't know though. My number 8 is going to be Godzilla X Kong, the New Empire.
Yeah. Okay.
I unfortunately went super deep digging into stuff on this movie, so I kind of already know some things. It's just because I've been watching Monarch too, and I went down a huge
Of course.
kaiju,
Yeah.
like rabbit hole recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I know some stuff that's going to happen in this movie already, but like I haven't seen anything. I don't know the story plots, but I know of some things that are showing up in this movie.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Ernell, let me tell you, the kaiju fights are gonna be good.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like, there's
So,
definitely been talks. Obviously, Scar King is the main antagonist in this so far.
I don't.
No, for sure.
From what
That's why I
they've
say so
shown,
far. That's why I say so far.
It's just like how we thought Godzilla versus Kong was just gonna be Godzilla and Kong, right? And then all of a sudden we got Mecha Godzilla at the end. And I know once that happened, we were hype as shit for that.
Pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
It was pretty dope.
My number 7 is Nosferatu.
Nice. Yep.
And then number 6 for me is Borderlands.
Oh yes, good choice. Good choice. You're hopeful for that one to come out as a banger, huh?
I'm hopeful. It's been getting worked on for a long time. It's got some really good names attached. At the very least, I see this movie probably being a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be funny and entertaining.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that. I can see that.
It's gonna be a fun movie.
Well,
Exactly.
gentlemen, I think that without any further ado, we can kind of start getting into the nitty gritty here. Devin, my man, your number 5 most anticipated movie of the year is
A Quiet Place, day 1.
Nice, my sir. Devin, talk about why is that your number 5?
Dude, I adore A Quiet Place Part 1 and Part 2, especially Part 1. They know how to invoke emotion in these movies, right? The world building is good. The mystery of these creatures that we now know from Part 2 that fell from the sky, and that's how they're there. You know,
Right.
it's there's just so much behind this, and I just cannot wait. I just cannot wait to. Is this a the whole ass trailer
It's
for it?
a very short teaser. Very
I haven't
short
even
teaser.
seen this yet.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Very short teaser.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see the downfall of this and what happens, and you know how the world reacts to it and how it becomes such a desolate place so fast.
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, I think now that I'm looking at this, I think that this is a fan made teaser thing. This is bullshit. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not take that too seriously then.
Yeah, that I was gonna say I was gonna say I don't think any trailers have been released for this at all yet.
Yeah, I was like looking at
Um
that. I was like, oh wait, no, that's I've seen that in
yeah.
another movie.
But
That was
the reason why this is my number 5 and not any higher is because we haven't seen anything.
yeah, for sure.
And also, I trust the shit out of John Krasinski with this. I don't think he's directing this one, but I still know that he's producing and writing.
Oh right, right.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So,
it's cool. I'm interested to see this. Obviously, with it being in my honorable mentions, I'm not like you said. We just haven't seen enough, and so like I
mhm.
want to be very excited about this movie. I'm just not at a point where I feel like I comfortably can be, especially after seeing the Quiet Place show that came out, or not show
There's a show.
the Spanish version. Was it Spain or was it? Yeah, I think it was
Are
a
you
Quiet
talking
Place Spain.
about Bird Box Barcelona?
Oh, I am. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I.
How? Both the other movies are incredible.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It just. I don't think because
This
hold
is
on,
like the
actually.
Lord of the Rings of horror movies.
Hold on, because like I think that the it's not the entire team that was on the last two movies in this one.
Well, it's a different cast. That's going to follow a different family.
Oh no, for sure. But I mean, like, I don't think it's even the same makers. So it's like,
I mean,
yeah,
John Krasinski is still attached to it, and
he's writing. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the creator of this.
Michael
This is his
Sarnowski.
it's his
Yeah.
baby.
I mean, just with a different director. I suppose we'll see. I mean, I definitely am excited. The franchise is good enough. I should probably be a little more hopeful about it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I suppose we'll
I was
see.
gonna say they haven't missed yet,
Yeah, no, they haven't missed yet. That's a fair argument. I'll take that. I'll take that.
and like the way I look at A Quiet Place is they invoke emotion cinematically the way that The Last of Us has done.
Yeah, they do that. They do that.
So like it's like and knowing that John Krasinski is still writing all of this, it's
Mhm.
like I'm not worried about it at all.
Yeah,
Because
we'll
this
see.
is John Krasinski's baby, you know.
I know. Well, we'll see how it goes. DJ, you're number 5, good sir.
My number 5, a surprise, even for me,
Mm.
is the Joker musical
Oh,
thing.
Joker 2.
Joker 2, yeah.
Well, what was
I-
it like? Joker 2, fully
Fully
audio. That's right. That's
Adu.
right. Yeah.
Fully
Okay.
Adu.
All right. Well, what's that making your number 5, good sir?
Honestly, like I remember us talking about it like when they announced this as a sequel musical type of thing. And I remember being upset about it at first cuz I'm not a big musical guy
Mm-hmm.
at all. But I think I just wanted to see why this is being made, and I think it'll be very at least entertaining hearing Lady Gaga's like role as as Harley Quinn, and and how what she brings to her performance, mostly
Okay.
with Lady Gaga, because I think Lady Gaga kills it in anything she's in. So
Honestly, yeah, you're not wrong, man. I do feel like she's
like
slaying it every time.
yeah.
And
So
Joaquin Phoenix is a good Joker, but I don't I don't know necessarily if I'm excited for a musical. I'm not a
like
musical
I
movie
need to see it
person.
because I think I want to see it because I think it's interesting
Yeah.
because if you think like if this is in the perspective of the Joker, right? Imagine like all he thinks about and like how the world he views the world through his fucking like insane psyche is just a musical. Like I think that's a really cool interpretation of like why this motherfucker's just crazy.
Well, and that I was actually gonna say that is I hope that they find a way to make the musical side of this like make sense in the story rather than it just
Yeah.
being a
It
musical. And
just
like there's
being
a
a musical,
point to
'cause
it.
then, like, if it's just a musical, then just put it on Broadway, like, just fucking you know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like, make it a play. So I'm wondering, like, maybe it's like a mix, you know what I mean? Like, it's a
Okay,
mix of both, you know what I mean? And, like, maybe a shifting perspective type of thing.
that's fair.
So,
Okay,
hopefully, it's not, like, a full musical. I mean, like, I'll still go see it 'cause I'm down to see it. Down to see Lady Gaga.
always
Lady
down to see
Gaga's
Gaga,
great.
dude. That I listen. I remember being like fucking 15, finding her with
Mhm,
that first song she ever came out with, Just Dance. You know what I'm saying? And seeing that
mhm.
music video and being like, wow, I really like this. really, really enjoying this music video.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Anyways, gentlemen, so my number five, and this might be a little bit of a controversial take, just a
A controversial take, eh?
tiny bit, because I saw
Tiny bit.
some reactions to this when it first dropped, the trailer, when the trailer first dropped. My number five is a movie coming out called Civil War. And
Jesus Christ.
I this is make so there's a few reasons that this is making my number five, right? So Civil War is a movie coming out this year by Alex Garland, the creator of or the director of Annihilation.
Mhm.
And a lot of people who have seen Annihilation will know what I'm talking about here. That movie's fucking wild. And him collaborating with A24 on this movie, I am wholeheartedly excited to see what they do with this. Because, like,
Mhm.
sort of like where DJ's interest is with Joker 2 and like watching that potentially be a car crash that you can't stop looking at, I'm
Yeah.
looking for with this. Because everything about this says I should like it. Like the director, the writer, the producers, like everything about this movie says, "Wow,
Besides the plot?
I mean, like the plot is the only thing that I'm like, how are they going with this? Because obviously this is a story about like the United States is at war versus some like like government
Dude,
made
dude,
thing between
it's no,
Texas and
it's
California.
Texas versus California. It's Texas
It's not
versus
Texas.
California.
It's
No, no,
not
no.
Texas versus California.
They're
Texas
teamed
and
up.
California are allied
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
against the rest of
Where
the
the fuck
country.
because
With
they have the like
the
biggest
manpower to do it.
economies, the
Yeah,
biggest
where the fuck,
economies
dude?
out of the U.S.
and
And
it's interesting because
the scenes in the trailer, dude, this movie looks
I
like a
think this
student
movie
film.
is going to be good. I think this movie is going to be good.
I I don't know. I can't attest to whether or not I think it's going to be good or be a trash fire. What I can attest to is that I'm interested to see which way it goes. You know what I mean? Because like this
Yeah.
movie could be dope because again, the director of fucking Annihilation, dude, like that movie is fucking one of an alien sci-fi
Amazing
masterpiece.
movie.
That fucking movie is
Amazing.
and
Amazing.
that guy partnering with A24, guys who have pretty almost hit like nailed it every fucking time. There's a few movies and I'm like, ooh, God, but they pretty consistently fucking kill it. And if this movie is just ends up being an absolute fucking dumpster fire, I'll be shocked. But I want to see it happen in front
I
of
think
me. You know
it's
what I'm saying?
interesting. I like the perspective of it following the media, like trying to traverse this and
Yeah,
show the
exactly.
world
Like
what's
there's
happening.
some interesting stuff. I do think it's way fucking ridiculous. Absolutely, DJ. I can agree with everybody there. It is a ridiculous concept, but I gotta see it unfold. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see the train crash happen.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Devin, your number 4 for 2024 most anticipated movies of the year is
So my number 4 movie is actually a comedy action movie. And
oh
that
okay.
movie is the new Ryan Gosling movie, The Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy. This trailer
Mm.
is okay.
This just looks like a really fucking fun movie.
It
And
does.
that's
Yeah.
why it's here. And I love movies like this. I've watched movies like this my whole life. It's like Bullet Train, comedy action, fucking incredible movie. I just love shit like that. What was it? Lucky Number 11,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah.
Transporter, just I love shit like that. I love it. So this is just pulling at my heartstrings and it just looks really fun.
I mean, Ryan Gosling's been pretty consistently killing it in this very goofy comedy role that he's been doing lately. Obviously, we saw in Barbie, and that was
Yeah.
fucking magnificent, his role in that goddamn movie. But
Mhm.
coming into this movie that's supposed to be like comedy slash action, I feel is
Mhm.
a really cool place to put him right now
Mhm.
because
Yeah. Yeah.
he's pretty consistently giving this like loser character we
Yeah.
like can just laugh at the whole time.
And not only that, so we all this is just going to rumor chat. I just love Ryan Gosling right now. I've been seeing since Steven Yeun is no longer playing Sentry because of conflicting schedules, you know?
There's man. Anyways, that's a whole other conversation. Yeah.
They're talking about him being Sentry now.
Well, we also haven't really fully gotten confirmation that Stephen Yeun isn't actually doing
Yeah, we
Sentry.
have. Yeah, we have. He's actually put out a statement about it and everything, like
That
100%.
has he? You know what I'm saying? Has
Yeah,
he?
he
Because I've
has.
there's been like
In
13
an
different.
in an interview. In an interview.
Okay, all right. Well, you do what you do by proving us wrong and throwing us a link. DJ, have you seen the trailer for this movie, Fall Guy?
I'm not. I see it
Um,
in this. I'm watching it like now. Like I pulled it up. Looks sick.
yeah,
Here
right.
here.
Like, okay,
th-
all
This
right. Here we go. Fucking go.
this is from Forbes. This is from Forbes.
Okay,
And this is not an opinion piece. This is actually quote.
I know, I know.
He's like, I think for me, time passing and things shifting kind of pulled me out of it. Yoon said, he's like, but the director, Jake Schreier, I know is going to do an incredible job. It took a lot of drafts on email to make sure that I conveyed the sincerity on how sorry I was to have to back out.
Okay, and how long ago was that article?
2 days ago.
Ah, that's why. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up on it. I didn't just know that like as of like a week ago, there were a lot of like rumors around it and shit. So thank you, sir, for clearing that up. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, this movie is gonna be fun. I'm excited to see where this thing goes, especially with like Emily Blunt too. I feel like she's super
Mm-hmm.
underutilized in movies, and she feels like more of a main character in this. Like, well, you guys remember seeing her in Oppenheimer?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
DJ remember seeing her in Oppenheimer, and she's in all of like 10 minutes of that movie.
Yeah.
And she says maybe two things the whole fucking
They
movie.
jimmied
too.
her. They jimmied her.
They jimmied the fuck out of her, dude. Like it's a little bit of a bummer because she kills it and everything too. So
Quiet
definitely
Place.
Yeah, exactly. I'm excited to see how they utilize her there as well. So, DJ, your number 4, good sir.
Dude, my number 4 is actually a movie that is releasing quite soon. Actually,
Oh, okay.
Book of Clarence. Book of
Oh,
Clarence
I've heard
with Lakeith
very
Stanfield.
minimal about this movie, but I have seen a little bit. So, all right, well, how's this making number 4 for you?
I've watched the trailer through an ad.
Okay, for sure.
Because I'm on my like watching some YouTube video on my phone, and I keep seeing this ad, so I decided to like watch through it, and it's like it's funny. It's a funny like I thought it was just gonna be like some like religious thing, but and Lakeith Stanfield's just in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's this is the same filmmaker that did The Harder They Fall,
Yes.
and that movie is fucking
That movie
insane.
is
That movie's
great.
fucking great.
A1 ass movie, dude.
And it's basically Lakeith Stanfield just trying to become the new Messiah, and all the shenanigans and adventures that go along with that. And I think it looks really interesting after watching that trailer. So I'm down to go watch it.
I'm very fucking like excited to see because as you said, this is the makers of like The Harder They Fall, and
Mhm.
we saw that movie be this like modern day black comedy action take on a
Mhm.
cowboy western, obviously, and then
Mhm.
getting now the Passion of the Christ as a black comedy is fucking genius. Like
And
this
James
is such,
McAvoy's in it. James McAvoy.
Dude, fucking McAvoy is gonna fucking rock so much ass in this, especially like
He's
being
like,
like
dude, in the trailer, he's like, you don't have to yell to announce it.
this movie's gonna kick so much ass, dude. I'm like really excited. I remember seeing the trailer, I think, God, I want to say probably like a month and a half ago, and being like, holy shit, why is not more people talking about this movie right now? Because like this movie is gonna be fucking brilliant, dude. Yeah, the makers of this stuff just are killing it. And I hope they continue to just keep dropping us with some good juicy shit as we go
Oh my
on.
god, the trailer is actually really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, no, for real. For
Dude,
real,
I was
man.
like, I wrote it off after I saw the title, but then like I actually watched the trailer. I'm like, oh wait, this shit's actually kind of cool.
Dude, yeah, for
yeah.
real, man.
I will watch that. I will watch that for sure.
It's gonna be good,
Good
dude.
pick.
It's gonna be
Good pick.
good. It's gonna be good. Okay, so my number 4, and we don't have a trailer for this because they haven't really dropped one yet, but it's arguably a little low comparatively to some other people's, I'm sure. But this movie is coming out this year, and it's gonna have a lot of conversation around it, I am sure. And that movie is going to be Deadpool 3.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually my next one too. So.
That's actually my number 2. That's actually my number 2.
So let's talk about it here because again, don't have a trailer. Sorry guys, they haven't dropped that bad boy yet. But oh boy, I mean, there's a lot of shit that we're gonna see from this movie that is being rumored, talked about, confirmed. There's just so many like conversations around what is potentially going to be implemented because of this movie as far as the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is concerned, and us as Marvel fans have a lot of feelings about that. And I know that, like, oh, Jesus Christ, Devin, here we go. What?
Owen Wilson is officially confirmed on the casting list now.
Anyways,
Of Deadpool 3.
So this movie, again, we have feelings about it, obviously. This movie is supposedly going to be an astral experience that we just don't like. We know so much about this movie, yet so little at the exact same time. And that's why it's making lower on my list than the other movies, because one, again, we haven't had a trailer for this movie. 2, there's so many conversations about this movie that it's hard to keep track of what's real and what's not. And then thirdly, like, obviously, like, getting Hugh Jackman in this, and we know that that's confirmed because we've seen pictures of on-set shit.
Well, we know
That's
it's confirmed because they did a whole teaser about him coming back.
Of course, Devin, that's beside the point. But like we know that this movie has so much potential to be this outlandish, out there experience for all of us as Marvel fans. But I can't say more than that because like, and so for me, like I can't like with justice in me put this any higher than number 4. You know what I mean? It just like yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get what I have to say about it because this is my number 2, and it just got brought up. I've been following the news on this very closely, as I do with a lot of these things, and confirmed casting outside of the original like core Deadpool cast, you know, with like Colossus, Negasonic Teenage, you know, blow.
Domino's not in it.
Domino's not in it.
I wish
we got Karan Sani still. Karan Sani is in it. But outside of that, we got Rob Delaney coming back. We got Owen Wilson coming because we do know there's going to be TVA involvement in this movie.
Yeah.
Because of him fucking with Cable's time machine that he has. No Josh Brolin yet. No Josh Brolin confirmation, which is kind of sad, actually. I'd like to see his Cable. So
it's weird. He's on the IMDb casting list, but that's as far as they've. But based on last time I looked,
He's not on this one. They probably took it off. Just
they might have, yeah.
Because he could be one of 2 characters in this with the multiverses colliding, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Which they've been. You need to watch. Season 2 of What If. Yeah, but on other stuff outside of IMDb, we have Patrick Stewart confirmed,
Hmm.
and then we have Halle Berry confirmed, and we also have Jennifer Garner confirmed.
Yes.
So we're gonna get Jennifer Garner's Elektra, which
Mhm.
is weird, if you
Yeah.
ask me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Halle Berry Storm do go hard, though. Halle Berry Storm do go hard.
So
Yep.
this being your number 2, why?
I trust Ryan. Honestly, I trust Ryan. He treats Deadpool like it's his baby.
Uh-huh.
It's something that he always wanted to do, and he campaigned for Deadpool to even be a thing for a decade. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
that I don't think he's gonna let this be a bad movie. I don't think Hugh Jackman would come back to be Wolverine unless the story was good enough for Hugh Jackman.
That's fair.
Because
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman said he was done. Now he's back. So
Yeah.
I just have a lot of faith in this, and I know it's an MCU movie, but I don't even look at it like an MCU thing. And also
Not
we got
yet. It's like,
not yet.
Not yet.
But we got Owen Wilson as Morbius coming back. And
Mobius.
Mobius, not Morbius. God damn it.
It's Morbin time, dude.
What if he was a Morbius
Oh
variant?
my god! If Morbius is in this movie, I'll fucking
Morbius
cry.
Yeah.
I will shed actual tears.
Yeah. But he killed it in Loki. Absolutely killed it. And it's cool seeing Owen Wilson be in a role where it's drama based. And I'm
Yeah.
interested to see what he does in this.
Sure. Now, DJ, this made your top 5 as well, you said?
Yeah, it's my third.
Third. Okay, we'll go ahead and talk about it, dog. How's this making number 3 for you?
Dude, I mean, I enjoyed the first two a lot, and honestly, everything that Devin highlighted, like I don't think Ryan Reynolds would make this a bad movie on purpose. I think the only thing like that's holding it back is because of the strikes and stuff that
Mhm.
made it be delayed so far into this year. Um, like if it wasn't for the delays, like I don't think we would have like this like hesitancy about this movie.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah, because we probably would have gotten a trailer already if the
Exactly.
strikes didn't happen, unfortunately. But Devin, your hand was up.
Yeah, I also think it's very possible for this movie to get delayed further into the year.
Okay.
Especially with the we don't got no Kang no more,
Yeah,
So
for sure.
I think it's possible that this movie could get delayed even further because that they might had to do some reshoots and some rewrites now.
Yeah, could be. DJ, any further thoughts on this?
No.
All right. Well, gentlemen, we are into our number 3. So Devin and I will go ahead and knock these out here. Devin, your number 3 movie most anticipated for the year.
So this comes from a South Korean filmmaker named Bong Joon-ho.
Oh,
And this is his follow-up
the
to
Kang,
his
dude.
Oscar-winning Behemoth Parasite, and this stars Robert Pattinson.
Yes.
This movie is called Mickey 17.
Mickey
Robert
17, dude.
Pattinson is an astronaut set to colonize an icy, faraway planet where the mortality rate is high, so the deep space explorer keeps getting copied. So his memories stay intact, however, which causes a good old-fashioned existential crisis. So he is getting cloned to colonize a planet.
Yeah, that was my number
Also-
1, dude. Fuck.
Really?
Oh, this is your number 1.
Yeah.
Sick, dude. I
Yeah.
want to mention also this movie is based on a book of the same name. And I have not read this book, but I have heard amazing things about this book. So I am even more so interested to see it because of such. But Devin, this making your number 3, how is it making 3 and not potentially higher or lower?
Because Deadpool is my number 2.
Oh, gotcha.
Number 1.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Number
Okay.
1 is also hype, which we'll get there.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just really interested in this movie. It's like great director, great actor, great concept, great story. I'm really interested to see how this unfolds. Like synopsis alone makes it interesting.
Yeah, dude, no, for sure. Robert Pattinson, man. Like, really, I made that.
Dude, he's
on a tear,
killing it.
man.
Yeah.
He kills any role.
Like
I'll be honest.
Lighthouse, the Batman, like
Yeah, dude, for real. For real,
oh,
bro.
even the Boy in the Heron, he acted the shit out of his part
Yeah,
in the Boy in the
Jesus
Heron.
Christ, man. Yeah,
You could not tell it was him.
You really could not.
Dude,
I
he's
met
actually really good at accents. Like I think he has a really good
surprisingly
like, accent
so,
code.
dude. I know. He's like
He can
this,
do a ton.
this the accent of a
Do a
killer,
ton.
Bella. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Okay, so DJ, this is your number one most anticipated movie of the year. Holy shit! I mean, that's big, dude. Like, why is this making your number one?
Dude, I just like this concept. And with a director like Bong Joon-ho, who is honestly underappreciated for his directing chops. He should have been had an Oscar, but fucking Oscars don't like foreign films for some reason.
Yeah,
He did win an
right,
Oscar.
right.
I know, but Tevin, Tevin, you're not listening. I'm saying he should have been had an Oscar before Parasite.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
I think there was a hiccup in the Discord.
Okay.
No worries. It's okay. Anyways,
Like they Hollywood isn't like foreign films, which is whatever. But Bong Joon-ho is a legendary fucking director. And I think this is one of those first movies that he's like kind of branching out of having a Korean cast. I think this is like it might be the first movie he's actually done with like an all like American or like Western cast. Um, so I want to see how he'll do it, like because directing for an audience, right? I mean, of course, you're making your movie for everyone,
yeah.
but if this is more geared towards a Western audience because it has a Western cast, I want to see what changes that and what type of things that Junho will do uh with this film. I mean, Stephen Yeun is in it, Mark Ruffalo, Tony Collette, like they're in this movie too, and it it might be a banger, dude. I'm super excited. I just love this concept. Like we see
Wait.
this, we hear about this concept in like video games. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, right,
you're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
cloned, and like what happens if you get cloned and you keep your memories, dude? That's just fucking sick.
Ruffalo's in this. We haven't seen
Yeah.
Ruffalo in like anything else in a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, he was
like he was always romantic comedies, and then Avengers, and yeah, it's been a while.
Well, he's
Yeah,
been
dude,
in he was in that new Emma Stone movie, that like super indie film that's pretty much a romance comedy drama thing. That is super weird, but that's pretty much it. Like that's all we've seen him in outside of Marvel since.
He was the dad in that one Netflix movie with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, that's right. He was in that. Good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie. Yeah. Good movie.
Mhm.
Fun
He
movie.
always plays a scientist now.
He does. He does definitely do that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think he wants to like get away from that. I think maybe this is like his.
I
coming
mean,
back,
he's
like-
kind of partly going to be a scientist, most likely, with this kind of movie.
Yeah,
I
but
know,
like
I know.
but like maybe you'll be like a little like he really. I think Ruffalo really enjoys the more dramatic roles that he has.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
So,
And
I mean, maybe it might be something. I mean, he could be a scientist. He could be something else.
he could be
We never know.
a doctor. Like let's make him a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
A doctor
I
guy?
Think, I think that this movie also fits really well in 2024 specifically because, as we've discussed, this year is weirdly the year of sci-fi. We've seen it a lot with games. We're seeing it a lot with movies and TV shows, and it's gonna be real fucking cool to see like where this sort of sits amongst everything as a really cool like sci-fi blockbuster of the year, because I mean this movie is gonna fucking smack no matter which way we hash it. But who knows? We'll see how things go. It'll be fun fucking time, my friend.
Sure.
So this so on our number 3 slot, we already got DJ's number 3, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 3 is one that actually was mentioned earlier in the honorable mentions section. My number 3 is going to be Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Let's fucking go, baby.
Yes.
So
It looks fun. It looks fun.
it looks really, really fun, man. And I thoroughly enjoyed the last movie. I liked it a lot.
It was way better than we thought it was going to be.
Way better than we thought it was going to be. And like getting a really cool, honest, modern take on like Ghostbusters stuff while also like simultaneously being a direct sequel to Ghostbusters. Like the last movie did the reboot thing right. In
Because
so
it
many
was a continuation.
yeah, it like they rebooted it so perfectly in every way that we could possibly imagine for a Ghostbusters movie with a completely new cast that was bringing back old cast. I mean, like Paul Rudd being in the movie was fucking phenomenal. Like what great casting choices they made with the kids. Like everything about this movie was fucking great. And now getting number 2, a direct follow up to it with the same cast and more of the original cast being directly involved. This movie is just gonna be a fun fucking time. And I don't know how to better explain. Like, I'm not like the biggest Ghostbusters fan in the fucking world by any means, but growing up watching those movies, and then coming into it in modern day and then seeing them utilizing technology in ways that we have more readily available to us now to keep the Ghostbusters stuff going is awesome. I love when they do this shit like
Patton
this.
Oswalt's in this too.
Yeah, dude, and he's fucking funny as shit. Yeah,
And they
I'm
also
I'm just generally excited to see what they do with this. Like, there's a lot of cool, fun, adventurous shit that they can do, and I want to see more of this modern take of Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, it'll be a fun time. It'll be a fucking good time. So, now we are in, fatefully, our number 2 most anticipated movies of the year. Devin, your number 2 was what again?
Deadpool 3.
Deadpool 3. That's right, my good sir. So we will move to DJ. Your number 2 most anticipated movie for 2024 is
Dune Part 2.
Oh, because he finally watched the first one.
I finally watched Dune.
He finally watched it. Okay, so I believe me and Devin are probably gonna have to be the ones to break this on everybody. Dune Part 2 is my number 1 most anticipated movie of the year.
Same.
Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. So, DJ, talk about this making your number 2, my friend.
It makes my number 2 because I got to watch Dune over the break, and uh after having watched the worst movie I think I've ever seen in Rebel Moon, um I needed to actually watch something that was actually good. So I decided to take my shot at Dune, and I really enjoyed it. Like 80% of the movie, I really, really enjoyed. The
Congratulations,
last like
DJ.
30 minutes just made me go to sleep. I'm sorry. So it's not a 10 out of 10 for me. But it's definitely like a 9 out of 10. That last 30 minutes, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It does
Like,
it does come to a halt, a screeching halt in the last 30 minutes. I don't
And I'm
necessarily
like,
blame you.
I've been through like 3 hours of this movie, and like I'm about to just fall asleep. Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
I don't get what's going on. But at the last like the 2.5 hours that I watched, like that shit was fucking gas. That shit was crazy, and
Mm.
I just love this like implied world building about these people and the way everything is structured. um Oscar Isaac's character, he's fucking great. Um, like as a leader and like a father, and like and how he conducts himself. I love the costume design. I love like just this like you can see parallels to it's like real world shit.
Yeah.
And it's not like in your face about it, but like if you pay attention, like you'll understand. And there's a lot of subtext, a lot of fucking different plot lines. Timothy Chalamet kills it. Um,
Dude, Josh Brolin's so
yeah,
good.
He's so
Josh
good in this
Brolin
movie. Holy
I
shit.
does
am
really good as
smiling.
well. Um, Jason Momoa.
Mm.
Um, you know that guy. Uh, it was
That
cool. His role was cool. It just the person's not so cool. Um, and Zendaya was there.
She was there. Yeah,
Um,
she was there.
she was there.
She looks
Hopefully
way
her.
more prominent in the next one.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
hopefully with the way the story's going, she gets of course she gets a more prominent, like
She does. Her
more
character
screen
does for
time.
sure.
Uh, and I want to see how this story kind of wraps up because we got a little bit of a flashback and like the way uh Timothy Chalamet's character is set up. Like it's setting up for something big. It could be very big. So I that's why I have it at number 2. I'm really excited to see
For sure.
uh where that's gonna go.
Well, I'm excited that you're excited. I'm excited that you finally got a chance to watch that first movie. Although it was a palate cleanser, I am happy that you did finally watch it.
Yeah.
Now, Devin, this is our number 1 of the year, and I'm sure I can speak for both of us when I say, holy fucking shit, this movie is gonna kick so much ass, dude. Like, I'm so
It's
excited.
gonna be fucking amazing. Returning cast, new cast members, new places. It's gonna have more action in this movie on a grander scale than the first one did.
Can you move
I mean,
move your mic just a little bit closer for me?
they're gonna be riding
There you go.
fucking sandworms in this movie.
Yeah, dude. I know it's gonna be so dope, man. It's gonna be so sick, dude.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see the story unfold. I never read the book.
Mhm.
I didn't watch the original movies either that were so highly
Oh,
unrevered.
yeah. They were
But
very of their time.
I have been told that this reboot or remake, as you will, of Dune is very truthful to the book,
It is.
and I'm really excited to watch the rest of the story unfold and experience it. I will watch this as a 4-hour fucking movie any day if that's what
goddamn
it
day,
takes.
baby. Let's fucking go,
You know,
dude. Let's
like
fucking go.
if you need to give me 3.5 hours of Dune Part 2 and then say there's going to be a Part 3, then let's fucking go. I don't care.
Yeah, man. No, I'm really excited for the shit. I mean, we were enthralled with part 1, and just seeing that on the big screen and how they were so fucking faithful to like the universe building and the character building that they were doing in there. Everybody in this movie fucking hits, except maybe Zendaya because she's only in it for like 2 minutes. But you get the point. Like this franchise is gonna fucking be so dope, and I'm excited to see this sort of play out as our modern day Lord of the Rings is what it gives to me. You know, like the Lord of the Rings for the younger generation of like these bombacious, huge fucking movies with these huge fucking stories of characters that are perfectly casted. Just like everything about this franchise has the potential to be just one of the best sci-fi movie franchises we've ever had. And I'm really, that just makes me so excited to see where they take things, because by the time that we get to part 3, holy shit, like they could, like part 2 is going to set up a whole lot of stuff that could potentially be some of the dopest movie theater experiences in the second and third movie ever. And that makes me super excited. One thing I also want to point out too that we like barely even mentioned with this, Austin Butler, very weird actor. I've never been crazy fond of him, but him playing as Fade Rotha, the bad guy of this movie, is I feel like he's everything I see in the trailers. I feel like he's killing it. Because he's a very weird method actor that I not crazy into, but I can respect what he does.
I think it's because of his fucking Elvis role, dude.
Yeah,
Like
I know that
he was
Elvis role kind
super
of left a
crazy
And
into that,
yeah
and that movie flopped.
super left a weird sour taste in my
I
mouth.
mean, he was good. I'm just saying, like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
right,
It was
right,
like,
right.
the movie
You
just
know,
sucked.
it did. It
We
was
don't like
pretty.
Elvis like that.
Yeah, we don't
Not
like
anymore.
Elvis like that. That's for damn sure. So I suppose that means we can move into our the remaining number 2 movies here. And that would be for me is I got typed in the thing. My number 2 most anticipated movie for 2024, gentlemen, is going to be Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah,
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'm unsure about that because the last couple I wasn't crazy about.
Dude, that's wild because the last couple of movies were fucking insane to me, bro. So I didn't watch the movies when they first came out for whatever reason. They just didn't speak to me. And so I watched them years later, like literally just a few years ago. I finally watched all the movies back to back to back of the modern day ones, not the original Michael Clark Duncan in a monkey suit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I didn't care about those ones, but these modern, Planet of the Apes franchise ones with Caesar as the main character. These movies are fucking magnificent. And holy shit, like every one that I watched, it got better and better and better. There's something about their storytelling in this franchise, let alone just these modern reboots or technically prequels, I guess you could say. These modern ones their storytelling in these movies is nuts because they make you feel some kind of way about all these characters that otherwise we shouldn't give a fuck about. How they made me give a shit about a bunch of apes is fucking nuts to me. Because there's so much emotion and the CGI, dude, how the fuck they make these things come to life is beyond me. I feel, to me, because like we talk about this a lot when we have movies that are centered around a like CGI creature or character or whatever, what have you. They typically have the live action humans that are involved with that be super egregious in the story and their involvement in the story. And I feel like the human storytelling in these movies is always extremely well balanced. They don't overstay their welcome. And for me, like wanting to focus on the monkeys, that feels right to me. That feels right to me because I just want to get to the juicy side of the story. I'm interested mostly just this didn't make my number one because Dune, duh. But also two, like I'm just slightly hesitant because we don't have Caesar anymore as the main character. And what's his fuck? God damn it. What's his name?
Well, this is way past Caesar.
I know, no,
like,
I know. This is. I'm not saying that like I want them to put him in there. I'm just saying without him there because Andy Serkis was Caesar. Not and the reason that character was so good is because Andy Serkis is so good, and without him there, I'm just slightly, just the tiniest bit worried that it might not hit the same because we're not going to care about whomever this new main monkey might be. And I say that facetiously, obviously. I understand the difference between apes and monkeys, everybody. But yeah, I don't know. Like Andy Serkis is a fucking jewel. And without him being there, I just have the slightest worry that it might not hit the same way. But otherwise, this might have been my number one in a world where we didn't have Dune. And so, yeah, I just want to make sure I put it out there. And with that said, I believe that puts us at the end, gentlemen. It sounds like our top two most anticipated are good old Dune Part 2. And then DJ's number one. What was the name of
Mickey 17.
Mickey 17, that's right. And it's going to be a fun year for fucking movies, boys. Are you guys excited? Are you guys fucking hyped?
Yeah.
I
am.
It feels like a weird year for movies.
It's a weird year for sure.
Because we don't necessarily have like a bunch of huge bops, but we do have some bops. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like to me. I might be wrong about that, but yes.
Don't forget, we also have a good year in TV, and that is starting literally in 3 days.
That is starting in 3 days, and we can actually talk about that with our schedule for next week, gentlemen. On Tuesday, we have another good Kraken podcast. We're going to be talking about, is the Switch 2 coming this year? That's what we're
Yes.
talking about. That conversation. It's gonna be a fun time. And that'll be 7 p.m. Pacific time right here at twitch.tv/Kraken Show. And then on Thursday, we have another Shipwreck show where you guys know the dealio. If you are on our Discord and you are a Twitch subscriber, you have access to our Shipwreck submissions channel where you can write in questions that we will answer on the Shipwreck show for all of you guys live. Again, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then Friday, we have another Splash Damage gameplay stream where we will be playing the finals. Wow.
Yeah.
You both.
Yeah.
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 Dude, you're a month behind, man. We've been playing the finals.
I am a month behind, my friend. I am a month behind, and I'm excited to go into it. And are you guys gonna make me play it a little bit before I go in? You guys don't want to carry me? Is that
Just
what it is?
fucking play it, dude.
Okay.
Dude, it's
Yeah, I
something
jump
you
in and
should throw
play
yourself
solo all the
into.
time. Yeah, you should
You'll
play.
have to do a tutorial. You have to do a
Yeah,
tutorial and then you
yeah.
get the gist of the
Okay.
game.
All right.
Just fucking play it, dude.
Yeah, just fucking play it, dude.
It's free.
It is free. I know. I have it downloaded.
Play it. Even Garrick likes the game and plays it.
I mean, nah, I got nothing bad to say about Garrett.
And also keep in mind Garrick hates playing FPS
he
multiplayer
hates
shooters
FPSs.
like that.
Yeah, I know. He
Like
he for sure does.
competitive FPSs, and he likes that game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, and it's like drop in, drop out. There's no like
Yeah.
ranking system
It's
or
fun.
anything. It's
Okay.
like, you
So I
know.
have-
There
I
is
have to-
rank. There
I
is
don't-
rank.
Oh,
But that's
Yeah,
it's a
but like
different
it's
game
not
mode.
fun. It's
I
not
have to
really
get
that
diamond.
fun.
I have to
Yeah.
get diamond in the finals. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, that'll be 7 p.m. Pacific time. And then Saturday, ladies, gentlemen, ladies, and thens, we are doing another Good Kraken podcast where we are talking a review of Echo, the brand new
So
Marvel
excited.
series coming to Disney Plus
Hell yeah.
on Wednesday
Hell yeah.
nights. God damn it, Tuesday night.
All
technically.
6 episodes.
All
6 episodes.
All 6 episodes. Is it
All
6 or is it
6 of them.
5?
6.
Okay. All right. Well, all the episodes dropping at once. It's going to be a good time. So we're going to be talking about it next Saturday with you guys. Give you guys a chance to burn through those episodes with us. Again, it will be spoiler free as per always. So just, don't have to worry about it. You guys can come in, hang out with us. It'll be a good time. Guys, please let us know your most anticipated movies for 2024. Let us know why you're going to go see Dune Part 2 guaranteed on day 1. And let us know why Civil War is going to be the best movie of the year.
No.
DJ's so just like against that movie. I love it.
No.
I love it.
I know that there's so much going for it, but I just think it's gonna flop. Or
And-
it might be like the biggest train wreck ever.
and if it ends up being just an absolute fucking piece of shit, DJ, I will eat crow. I will
yeah.
proceed to you and just say, I'm sorry, DJ. I gave too
I
much.
just don't know
faith."
how you make that plot work, but it's
Hey,
well,
we'll see.
if
We'll
if it does work, dude, I'll eat crow, dude. Fuck it.
All right, dog. All right, pinky
Bird.
promise. I pinky promise on it. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, this has been the Good Kraken podcast. Your choice for all the nerdy video game and pop media news. Sorry, I got a little spitty spit. in my mouth there.
Reviews.
Yeah, because I took a swig of my drink and then I started salivating. It was weird. News, reviews, and discussions that you wanted to hear live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 12 p.m. right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. If you enjoyed the show, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive content, and soon have early access to episodes before the live podcast and video services across the digital sea. But you can also support us by going to our YouTube channel, clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel by searching Good Kraken with an exclamation mark and leaving a review there. We have to go, everybody. But until next time, my friends, be good to each other.
Rebel Moon Part 2 coming soon, dude. Let's
Movie of the year, bro. Crazy, dude.
Yes.